The session this morning was called What's Really Going On? So there were three of us tackling that question. My responsibility was to look at media, or the media industry, and so I've just spent 30 minutes talking about what's really going on in the media industry. I mean, what we've been talking about today in terms of what's going on in the industry, when it comes to media, there's a lot going on, so it was hard to decide exactly what to pack into that 30 minutes. The main issue, which people raised actually in an earlier session, was around trust and transparency, and actually the importance of independence in being able to offer objective advice to clients, to advertisers. I focused on the need for agencies to be offering really truly objective and neutral advice to their advertiser clients, and that's needed more than ever given the current low trust driven by lack of transparency actually in media agencies generally. Media and the question of transparency and independence is a universal issue, so it's certainly relevant to any of the agencies that have been attending the summit, I hope. The media industry is increasingly a globalized industry, and so even if you're a local agency operator, you're going to be impacted by some of the bigger trends in the media industry and the media global marketplace. And transparency and trust is an issue, a just general good business principle. It's a good principle of business, and so that's relevant anywhere in the world, frankly. So the most important thing I think from today to take away, certainly from my session, was that we need to really clearly differentiate different types of media agencies, and that's for the benefit of the customer, so for the advertiser. Because at the moment, it's hard for marketers to really tell different agencies apart, and where they can easily differentiate is actually in their spirit and their definition of independence, which is increasingly a real virtue and a value to advertisers. So they need to make more of that, make more of the independence, really shout out loud about the benefits that might provide. I think doing the Indie Summit now is the perfect time. We've known Julian and the Network One team for many years, and I'm delighted that he's been able to bring together all of these different members and all these different agencies from around the world. When it comes to media, independence has never been a more important label on an agency, and so I think it's a great opportunity to firstly celebrate independence and what that means, and secondly for all these great business owners, independent business owners, to come together on some tricky issues and share ideas and learnings and hopefully work stronger together for advertisers in the future. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of the speakers. The agenda looks fantastic. It's a nice balance between tackling really serious kind of business issues, real front of mind challenges that agencies have got, but also with some slightly broader and challenging and inspiring thinking. And so I think the balance of the agenda has been really impressive so far.